Bless your souls, brothers and sisters. Welcome to week 8 and another world famous Brother Allen screencast to tell you what's going on. We got a lot of stuff. This is the week of quizzes. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it and let's talk about what your assignments are. So, the first thing is we're kind of in a transition week. We just finished up with our rhetorical analysis, and now we need to start working on our annotated bibliography. Annotated bibliographies are gathering a lot of resources, but it's going to make your work with the synthesis essay later this semester way easier. So, I want you to go ahead and look over this unit overview. This is going to take us through weeks 8 through 10, and there's a lot of information here. So take your time with it, but you need to read the whole thing. And it kind of tells you, what an annotated bibliography is. It's going to show you some examples. It's going to talk about, different steps that you're going to take, how to choose a topic, what sort of approach you should take with your topic. There's some topics for the synthesis essay that don't work at all. Gathering sources. It's a lot of stuff. It's going to take you kind of week by week what you're going to be doing with this assignment. So make sure that you really take some time and study this stuff out. I need to move my face or else I can't push the next button. Haha. Here we go. So after you get done with all of that, you have a quiz. And this quiz you can take as many times as you want. It's worth 11 points. It is an open book quiz. So everyone should be getting 11 out of 11 on this quiz. After this quiz, you have a discussion. So this is where you're going to start brainstorming some topics. And remember, with our discussions, you need to have one initial post and 2 replies. So you need to do your initial post by Wednesday. You need to do your replies by Saturday, and make sure that you come back. Even though the discussion is not going to populate on your to-do list in Canvas, you do need to remind yourself, come back, reply to my peers. So you're going to choose a couple topics and you're going to write them down, and maybe why you want to do those topics, why you're interested in them. And then you're going to respond to people's topics and try and help them as you work together. What topics seem like they'd be good? What topics seem like, maybe that wouldn't be that great? So there's your discussion board. Then after that, of course, we have another quiz. Like, this is the week of quizzes. Like I said, you're going to read this article. Wikipedia is good for you. And then you're going to read that, and then you're going to take the quiz. It's open book. You get to take it as many times. Everyone should get 10 out of 10 on this quiz. Here's my feelings about Wikipedia, right? You cannot quote directly from Wikipedia, but you can use Wikipedia as a launching point to gain some information for yourself and use some of the sources at the bottom of the Wikipedia page that will take you to legitimate research sources. And the article is going to give you more information. It's less about, Wikipedia being a bad source and more about timeliness of it as a source. So that's a good article. You'll like it. Then after that, we have another quiz. So this one is all about finding scholarly sources in library databases. You have some instructions, you got some videos, you got some reading to do, and you're going to take this quiz. It's 11 points. You get to take it as many times. It is open book. Everyone should get 11 out of 11. This is where I always tell my students to do the majority of your research is in library databases, because the awesome thing about databases is you don't have to worry about whether the source is a legitimate research source or not. They've already done that work for you. So after that quiz, you have another quiz. So this one is preparing to evaluate scholarly research. You have some articles and videos to look at. Once again, this is an open book quiz. It's worth 7 points. You get to take it as many times as you want. And after that, you have yet another quiz. Yes, so many quizzes. Here is reading scholarly research. So you have article, and then once again, open book, 8 points, unlimited attempts. Everyone should be getting 8 out of 8. Then finally, no more quizzes. This, I feel like, is the most important assignment this entire week. This is where you're going to pick like two topics that you're kind of thinking about. Maybe I want to do this one, maybe I want to do that one. And you're going to kind of test them out, because it's always a good idea to do some initial research and see if your topic has legs. And if it doesn't, no harm, no foul, right? You spend just a little bit of time. So they want you to look at this worksheet. It looks like this. And when you download it, it has part one, and then it's going to have part two. And you're going to put in what your topic is, what type of paper you're thinking, explain it. You're going to go and see if you can find 3 sources and see if you can find some peer-reviewed articles and scholarly research. And then you're going to say, like, is this good enough for me? Is it not? And you're going to do the same thing for the second one. This assignment is really critical for me, because this is the assignment that I'm going to focus on this week to give you your feedback. And I'm really going to read through your results and kind of say, hey, I think you should go with this direction. I think that this topic seems really, really good. It seems like you would have a lot of stuff to research. It seems like you're going to have an easy time of this. I'm going to give the majority of my feedback on this assignment. So this is the big one, and it's worth 20 points. Here's the rubric. And yeah, that's that. So let's go back to our module page, and we'll go down to week 8 just so we can make sure that we know when things are due and what they are. So for middle of the week, for Wednesday, you need to look at that unit overview. You need to do your quiz for the unit overview. You have your initial post on your discussion, and you have 2 quizzes, one on Wikipedia and one on finding scholarly sources in the library database. For the end of the week, so Saturday, you have 2 more quizzes, preparing to evaluate scholarly research and reading scholarly research, and then you have that testing possible research topics assignment. I know that seems like a lot because there's lots of quizzes, but it's all really good information. And don't forget that you also need to go back by the end of the week and do your little replies to your peers in there. Once again, as always, brothers and sisters, if you need my help, you reach out to me, you contact me through Canvas, you message me, and I will be there lickety split to help you out. I hope you have a wonderful week. Go get them. I know you can do it. I'm proud of all of you. Go get them, Cougars. Bye.